Facebook Live is up. We welcome you inside the castle at Roane County High School as we prepare for LKC Conference action featuring the Roane County Lady Raiders and the Clay County Lady Panthers. Good evening and welcome to WVRC's live coverage of Roane County High School Lady Raider basketball action. Andrew Miller joined by my partner Matt White. Katie Nutter back on the camera for our broadcast here tonight. We're glad you could join us on 104.7 FM. Streaming audio on WVRCFM.com, and we are live on Facebook.com. Tonight, we've got all three avenues covered here tonight. One thing we're going to hope to see tonight is Roane County get their first victory of the season. Somebody here tonight is going to get win number one of the season. Roane County at 0-2 coming into this one. Clay County also without a victory. They are 0-2 coming in. The Lady Raiders got things started with a very tough game here at home against Sissonville, dropping a close ball game, 51-47 to the Sissonville Lady Indians. It was a very good ball game, though, for the Lady Raiders. A tough road game for Roane County, losing to Webster County. Again, Roane County was in that ball game until midway through the third quarter, where Webster County started to pull away from the Lady Raiders, eventually getting the 59-39 victory. Two losses for Clay County. Home both games, 39-15 to Buffalo and 40-20 to the LKC conference opponent in Braxton County. Matt White, we're looking for some offense here for Roane County. We're not just looking for offense, we're looking for some consistent offense. The two losses that we've seen with Roane County here in the first part of the season, both we've seen 3 to 4 minute droughts in scoring.
Yeah, it's just been pockets of, shots not falling. I mean, we're getting good looks, I think, throughout both of these ball games early. That Sissonville one was kind of a heartbreaker because that really was a game that, I thought Roane County was the better team. It was just inconsistent offensive production in key situations. I mean, good shots, they just got to fall. The defense for Roane County has been very solid, I think, for the most part. Even in that 20-point defeat against Webster County, the defense was very consistent, and I thought they were very aggressive. They attacked well. One thing the Lady Raiders are going to have to do a better job of is rebounding the basketball. We let Webster County take way too many shots, nearly got doubled on the rebound margin. It was a 42-23 advantage for Webster County. So, you're going to need a little bit of extra help underneath. And sometimes when you're running that 1-3-1 defense, there's not a steady stream of backcourt players that are right underneath the basket. So you've got to be able to turn and retreat and try to help out on those defensive rebounds. And you've got to be a little bit better with your ball control. We've done a great job of breaking the press. Once the press is broken, if you don't realize, if something's not there, you've got to know to back it back out. I think we forced things a little bit too much against Webster and turned the ball over a couple of times unforced. If you can clean a few things up and get a couple of shots to fall, this Roane County team is going to be a very solid opponent for everybody that we go up against this year, Drew.
Yeah, early learning opportunities for Roane County in those first couple of losses. Winnable games coming up. Clay, Braxton, Buffalo, all teams a little bit down in the 2021-22 season. So Roane County has an opportunity to reel off some victories here. See if they can get it started here tonight at the Castle. Little Canal Conference action. Roane County and Clay County. Take a break for our sponsors. Come back with more pregame coverage after these messages. 6, sir. Thank you. 6. Thank you. Okay. Check. We welcome you back inside of the castle at Roane County High School. Getting a bit of a late start here for the varsity matchup between Roane County and Clay County, Little Kanawha Conference action. JV game was quite exciting if you're a Roane County fan. Lasted a little bit long, though. Lady Raider JV team getting a 68-10 victory over the Clay County JV. In that game, Kaylee Thurman, the freshman, 28 points. I would call an unofficial triple-double. She had plenty of steals, plenty of rebounds to make that a triple-double. Heck, she might even have had a quadruple-double. She had a great game there. Braylon Bowe, 10 points, 12 for Kate Mullen. Those were double-figure scores in that JV contest. Again, you look at the JV contest, Matt, and it means something for the varsity because a lot of the JV players for Clay County are going to see significant time here at the varsity level. This might be one of those tough matchups for Clay this season.
Yeah, it will. I mean, you're already a little short-handed. I mean, the JV had some. It was basically 5-on-5, so some of those varsity players that are younger. I mean, you had a couple of freshmen that we're going to see playing varsity ball for Clay County that were getting some pretty good minutes in the JV action, and that's good for Roane County to build some confidence as well. I mean, it was a little bit of an over matchup for the JV, but I was very impressed with Braylon Bowe. I thought she had a fantastic game. She was on the floor going after rebounds. I mean, she may have had a double-double herself with points and rebounds. I mean, that was a really good ball game for that young lady, and that was it was fun to watch. Good to see them, having some success. They haven't gotten a pretty limited game time this year. Only 2 quarters against Sissonville, none against Webster County. So, yeah, good for those young ladies to get out there and play some ball.
Clay County coached by Christy Fitzwater, took over a few years back. Again, you think about the longtime head coach for Clay County that took them to many state tournaments. And Mary Ramsey, who is still the athletic director over there at Clay County High School, giving over the reins to Christy Fitzwater, who's had a few good years, but Clay County's hit that cycle that you often see in small rural areas in AA. Just haven't had the numbers or the quality in the last couple of years, and they have struggled. But, it'll come back around. Obviously, Roane County is trying to work themselves towards the state tournament. Again, they made it very close last year. 1 game shy of the state tournament. They've got everybody back, basically. They'll have everybody back next year. So right now, the Lady Raiders in the midst of what could be a very solid couple of seasons here at the helm of 20-year head coach Frank Farrar, assisted by Jeff Hunt and, of course, our good buddy Dennis Carpenter. Both teams have filtered back into the locker rooms for final instructions from those 2 sets of coaches. Take another break for our sponsors. When we return, we'll have the starting lineups and the opening tip, Roane County and Clay County after this. We got 3:45 on the clock, and then we'll do the anthem, and we'll be ready. Okay. check, check.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome out to tonight's
25 on the clock.
Your Lady Raiders and Clay County
National anthem will be coming up.
If you would please stand, gentlemen, with your hats, as we honor this great nation.
We welcome you back inside the castle at Roane County High School. Little Kanawha Conference matchup getting set to take place. Roane County and Clay County. Starting lineups being introduced on the floor in just a second. Let's take a look at the Clay County Lady Panthers first.
Starting off for the Lady Panthers at point guard, a senior Ava Taylor. At the forward spot, a freshman, Evelyn Young. The other forward, a junior, Alexis Gilliland. Another forward, a sophomore, Lily Goldazine. And anchoring the middle, a senior, Ivy Taylor.
I made sure to get clarification. It is Goldizing.
Goldizing.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I did my due
We messed
diligence.
that up all last season.
Yes,
so
exactly.
We apologize.
Yes, so we're getting it right this time. Goldizing. For the Lady Raiders, leading off at points, Maddie Hall, the 5'6" junior. Faith Mason, a 6' junior guard. Cameron Starcher, the 5'7" junior 3 guard, the swing player. Underneath, Abby Eastman, a 5'9" sophomore forward, and a 5'9" sophomore forward in Hope Mason. Roane County in the home whites here tonight. Maroon letters, maroon numbers, Lady Raiders across the front. Above and below the numbers with the maroon stripes down the side, the Raider R right on the side of the hip pocket for Clay County. Royal blue jerseys and shorts, bright yellow numbers and letters Clay County above and below the numbers, trimmed out in white. And some, looks like Panther scratch marks on the side of the shorts with the basketball down there.
Claws are out tonight.
Oh, well played, Matt White. Thanks for everybody joining us on Facebook Live, on WVRCFM.com. We are streaming audio on our website. And, of course, Old Faithful, 104.7 FM on the radio. Lady Raiders will send Mason into the center circle. And she'll be opposed by the freshman forward, Evelyn Young, for Clay County. Someone is going to win their first game of the season here tonight. Official enters the center circle, tip up and controlled by Roane County. Lady Raiders into the offensive set. A feel-out process here. Looks like a 3-2 matchup zone for Clay County's Lady Panthers. Roane County working it right wing extended. Mason off of the screen from her younger sister, Hope. Hope gets it inside looking for Eastman. Good defense, though, by Ava Taylor, tying it up. Possession arrow moves over to the Panthers.
Yeah, you can soft spot in that 3-2 matchup zone right in the middle of the free throw lane. If you can get in that high post area, you can either get a good open shot from a elbow or find somebody wide open underneath.
On that 1-3-1, it wasn't Faith Mason tipping, and that was Hope. And you can see the stress put on Clay County's offense. Roane County almost getting a breakaway, but a deep pass from Starcher, too strong for Faith Mason, who goes crashing into Roane County's cheerleading section. One of the young ladies down there just missed decapitation, I think.
That was a good job on the defensive end. Just got to slow it down a little bit. Got a little bit too excited on that fast break.
Mason, the point person out top, creating havoc with the two guards of Clay County. Now Hope out there, tips it into the back court and recovered right there by Goldeisen. And another ball knocked out of play. That one, it looks like, will be last touched by the Panthers. So stingy defense early for the Lady Raiders, causing some turnovers quickly. 1 minute into the contest. A couple of turnovers for the Lady Panthers. Roane County looking to get into the half-court offensive set. They'll work the perimeter. They've got Starcher out front right now. That's kind of a change-up. Work it inside. Faith Mason, spin move in the lane. Dumps it left wing. Good touch pass. Eastman tried to get it in to Mason. It was tipped away, and Eastman came back and hustled to recover it. Roane County back into the half-court. Starcher one hands it over to Hall. They'll dump it inside. Right block. Turnaround jumper. Too strong for Eastman. Good hustle. Starcher backside rebound. Here's a 15-footer. Elbow left. No good for Mason. But the shot knocked out of play by the Lady Panthers. So Roane County retains possession. Nearly 2 minutes in. No one has scored.
That one, it switched up to more of a straight-up man-to-man defense, and Eastman has a major height advantage over Taylor.
Well, Eastman found herself in the lane, fed a pass to Starcher, who turned and shot it up from about 3 feet. A little too strong. Another rebound, though, knocked out of bounds by Clay. Inbounds to Hope Mason, right back to her sister. Reverse layup, though, is short. This time Clay corrals the board. Into the front court, Lady Panthers. Boy, just got away with an over and back there. Double team trap over on the far side. That's going to be Evelyn Young trapped. Got a jump ball. This one will go over to Roane County. The defense holding strong.
Yeah, it's kind of similar to what we saw last night. If you can swarm on defense, even if your offense has been struggling a little bit, you're going to break through that wall. You're going to get a couple of easy ones. Give yourself a little bit of confidence.
The offense hasn't looked very crisp yet. They haven't got very good shots yet. We'll continue to work the perimeter, dump it into Faith Mason. She is trapped, double team, jump ball. This will go back to Clay County. You see the MO for Coach Farrar. He's moving Faith inside and working from block to block, but every time she gets a pass, Matt, obviously Coach Fitzwater knows what she can do.
Yeah, if she can get one at the high post with her height, Eastman on the backside is going to have a field day going up against the diminutive Taylor.
Lob pass, that's tipped, and will it be stolen? Yes, Maddie Hall with a steal, and then a little bit of a forearm shiver over on the sideline by Gilliland. First foul of the night for either team. 5:24 mark, still no score. Roane County causing commotion defensively, but yet to put one through the hoop. Starcher and Hall playing catch out top. They'll dump it elbow right. Mason dribbles down, now pulls back. 15-foot baseline jumper, no good. Younger Sis with the rebound, feeds it out. Starcher's three is good. Offensive rebound for Hope Mason, and she found the shooter. Good news when Starcher hits that first one.
Yeah, it'll be good to see her get going.
Another steal here on a long pass. That's Hall with the steal underneath. Feeds it down to Mason on the run out. Faith too strong, though, on the shot attempt. That's something you mentioned against Sissonville. Roane County missing some open layups in transition.
Oh, I thought that one may have went off of Mason's hip, but.
Yeah, Mason, the point person out top in that 1-3-1 defense. Taylor and Gilliland are the two guards out front. It looked like Taylor threw that off of the hip or the leg of Mason, but what do we know? Here's Hall from way downtown looking for a three early, no good. Another offensive rebound, though. This time it's Eastman. She'll feed it out to Starcher, feeling it, no good. Eastman, another offensive board. Unfortunately, this time she tried to feed a cutter. Good defense stepping in front by Evelyn Young. 3-0 Roane County here in quarter number 1. Starcher tipping it. Lots of very active hands for the Lady Raider defense right now.
Yeah, I've been very impressed with the defensive effort for Roane County, making things very difficult for the Panthers. They're doing a good job to even get across half court.
3-0, 3-0. Apologize, I've been talking way too much this week. Here's a steal by Hope Mason. Mason, no numbers. She'll take it, though, strong to the hoop, right side. Might have been partially blocked there by Gilliland. Whistle on the rebound, and Roane County's going to be burned for a foul. That's a reach called on Faith Mason. But turnovers mounting here in the first 4 minutes for the Lady Panthers. And not many of these are unforced errors. Most of these are Roane County defense. Taylor dribbles right side, tries to feed a bounce pass, another tip, another steal. Faith now being ridden into the front court by Gilliland. That'll be a foul.
Yeah, just doing a great job playing the passing lanes, anticipating those cross-court passes, and doing a great job just stepping in front of the offensive player. Lady Raiders just wreaking havoc.
Slow-moving start to this ball game. 3-0 Roane County, nearly 5 minutes in. Now here's a pass out top. Starcher tried to dump it to the elbow, and it was tipped away and stolen by Evelyn Young. Now trying to get it right back. Mason strips it from Taylor. Starcher saves it in right to Mason, who attacks the rim. Misses another layup, though. That's 2 in a row for Faith. Cherries missed for Roane County.
Well, just the offensive struggles continue. I mean, you got to find a way to get that one, put that one down.
Young out top, tries to lob a pass. Again, Hope there almost steals it. Young drives and dishes. Here's a 15-foot jumper up, and that one is good. That was Kinsey Corwell, the freshman, who puts it in, and we are close here. 2:53 left, first quarter. 3-2 Roane County with the lead. Timeout. We'll be back. Just a 30. Roane County's Lady Raider defense looking much like the boys did last night against Work County. Unfortunately, the offense has gone the way of the dodo here in the first 5+ minutes of this ball game. Roane County really looking, what would you call it, Matt, on offense? Sluggish?
I was going to say maybe a little bit lethargic, but, I mean, just not moving the ball real crisp and not looking very confident with their shot attempts.
Working the perimeter over to Mealy, who checked in on the break. Baseline 3 is no good right side. Rebound fought for by Young and Mason. Yes. Alternating possession stays with the Lady Raiders.
Faith did a good job getting up, using her length to try to keep that ball alive and save a possession for Roane County.
2:35 left first quarter. Inbounds right at the right block. Mealy to Starcher. Someone forgot that Cameron was there. Easy bucket for Cameron. She's got all 5 for the Lady Raiders here in quarter number 1. And there's another foul on Mason. So that is 2 here in the first quarter for Faith Mason.
I love the aggressiveness, but you got to be careful not to pick up that third one because she's going to be stuck in the game. We're going to see Kaiser coming in here in just a moment.
5-2 Roane County, 2:15 mark, first quarter action. Ivy Taylor, turnaround jumper, left wing, no good. Backside rebound for the Panthers. And is that Goldeisen muscling it against
I believe so, yeah.
Starcher? And Cameron picks up the foul at the 2:09 mark here in quarter 1. 5-2. Roane County leading early, but looking very sluggish on offense. Defense looks fantastic, though. Goldeisen's first is up and good. And you'll see Mason check out with the 2 early fouls. So you've got Hall, Mealy, Hope Mason, Cameron Starcher, and Kaiser, who just leaped for that rebound off the miss. 1 of 2 for Goldeisen. It's a 2-point Roane County lead. 2 minutes left, first quarter, 5-3 Raiders. Mason to the foul line. Kaiser dumps it into the corner right. A deep 2. That one misses everything for Mealy, but the rebound comes down to Hope Mason. Feeds it off left wing 3. No good for Starcher. And Goldeisen rips the rebound away from 3 defenders.
A 4th rebound now for Goldeisen. I just wanted to say her name correctly.
5-3, Roane County leading. Minute 35 left, first quarter action here. Little Canal Conference. Both teams 0-2. Somebody's going to win their first game here tonight. And we've got another jump ball on the tie-up. Possession arrow shows Clay County. 5-3, Lady Raiders leading. Right baseline inbound. Young feeds it into Goldeisen. Out top, Ivy Taylor, the senior, trying to muscle one up against pressure. The 14-footer airballed underneath, rebound for Mealy. Outlet pass, Hall. Numbers for the Lady Raiders. The run out to Starcher. She has all 7 of the Lady Raiders points, but that was started by Hall.
Well, it was good hustle down on the baseline by Kaiser, keeping that ball alive, feeding it out, and Hall recognizing the fast break opportunity. Starcher with all 7 of Roane County's points.
Hall stepping in front of a dangerous pass from Taylor on the right sideline. Knocks it out of bounds. And just regular passes are becoming an issue for Clay County just because the Lady Raider defense is so stifling here. Taylor has her shot blocked out of bounds on the inbound.
I believe that was Mealy that got a hand on it.
Well, everywhere you look, everybody with Clay County jerseys on that has possession, looks like there's 7 or 8 Roane County defenders on them. Taylor at the elbow right, nowhere to go with it. She'll dump it underneath, though. Lady Raiders getting a little bit too excited that time. Wide open underneath. Was that Goldeisen again?
Yes, I believe that was Goldeisen.
7-5, Roane County leading by just 2. Mason out top. That's Hope Mason. Gives it off to Hall. 30 on the clock. Mealy looking inside, can't get it in. Back out top to Hope Mason. She'll throw it, but dangerous pass tipped by Hall into the hands of Kaiser. She can't get the 12-footer. Rebound comes down to Young. 7-5, Roane County. Clay County can work for the final shot if they choose. Out top, Young with it. Works left wing. Into the corner, Goldeisen. Now on the block, Taylor, spin move in the lane. Short on the shot attempt, rebound to Starcher with 2.3 on the clock. And Starcher's going to be fouled. A reach coming from the senior Ava Taylor. Inbounds under the Clay County basket, so you're going to have to hustle here. Couple dribbles and a shot. Mason gives it off to Starcher. 2-1. 3-quarter court, good if it goes. And it doesn't. A very slow offensive start for the Lady Raiders. They do lead after 7-5. 60-second break. We'll be back. And we welcome you back to the Castle at Roane County High School. A snail's pace of a game so far for both Roane County and Clay County. 7-5 after 1. Great defense for Roane County, Matt.
Yeah, defense has been excellent. 7 steals and several more deflections on passes. 7-2 the advantage in steals for Roane County. So defense doing its job. Offense just got to find a way to put one in the basket.
See if they can get things going. Faith Mason back in with the 2 early fouls. Out top, Clay County playing some strong defense as well. Speaking of that, here's a steal by the senior Taylor. Taylor on a run out to the lane. challenged Eastman. Eastman with great defense, though. And Taylor misses. Rebound comes down to Mason. Faith into the front court. Rifles at right wing. They'll dump it in on the block right. Hall muscling it up against pressure, but she's going to be whistled for the travel.
Yeah, had the defender on her back and kind of almost got the chair pulled out from under, as she was trying to back it down, just trying to avoid the contact. Whoa, that was a close one.
Lady Raiders sticking 1-3-1, and again, Mason creating havoc with the long arms out there. Here's Young for a three. That one misses long. Rebound outlet pass from Mealy. Mason had to come track that down or else it was going to be a turnover. From the knees, Mason feeds it into the right corner. Eastman off to Mealy, back to Faith. Dumps it over Mealy, baseline long two. That one misses. Gets her own rebound, though. That's fundamental basketball right there. Follow the shot. 7-5 Roane County, start of the second quarter. Roane County's offense has looked, I'm not sure how I can describe it without not being PC here. It has looked really, really rough. Let's just say that. Turnover for Roane County. And it looks like, Matt, they're trying to make these.
There's a confusion of what Clay County's defense is actually doing, because that 3-2 matchup, the gaps are there. You're going to the wrong spot.
Yeah, they're trying to make the magical pass when the easy one would do. Step in two, no good for Young. Gets her own rebound. The putback from 14, no good. Eastman there for the defensive board. Feeds it down on the run. Hall right to the basket with some contact. It's up and good. Eastman with the rebound, and she led the fast break with the assist. 9-5, that's the first person who wasn't named Cameron Starcher to score for Roane County. Now Hall stepping in front of the pass to the free throw line. They were looking for Ivy Taylor. Hall recognized. Lady Raider defense stays stout. Mealy, right wing, out top Mason. She'll dribble drive, pull up. Elbow jumper from the left side, rattles home. Here we go.
That's good. Get a little jumper to fall, get some confidence going.
Lady Raiders up by 6, 11-5 here. And Mason has just picked up her third foul, a cheap one. Just bumped into Taylor down the sideline, Matt. You got to be smarter than that.
Yeah, that's just a silly mistake. Move your feet. If somebody's kind of angling into you, you've got to recognize that you've got those two fouls. You just got to back off a little bit.
Yeah, the situational awareness, you can do that if you don't have two fouls. Here's a dangerous pass. They were looking for Taylor again, all the way underneath, and that one stripped and stolen. Here's Faith Mason out top, squares up a three from the top circle and misses everything. Now Faith is going to get a breather with the 3 fouls. So you've got Cameron Starcher, Hope Mason, Abby Eastman, Maddie Hall, and Paige Mealy in at the 5:18 mark here in quarter 2. 11-5 Roane County.
Yeah, Maddie Hall with 4 steals of her own here in this ballgame.
They're going to lob it underneath again, and it looks as if Clay County is not, as you mentioned, Roane County diagnosing it well, not diagnosing the open passes here. They're just trying to dump it over top of the entire defense underneath to Ivy Taylor. Another turnover for the Panthers. Roane County on offense leading 11-5. Out top is Starcher. Hope Mason dumps it. Baseline left. Here's a jumper put up by Hall. No good. Mason there for the rebound. Feeds the outlet pass out to midcourt. Starcher tried to save it in front. Couldn't get a hold of it. Into the front court, Clay County. Quick jumper put up. No good by Corwell. Rebound, though, to Paris Williams. And she'll be fouled on the second opportunity. That'll be Eastman. And 2 coming for the junior, Paris Williams.
I think that was Hope Mason that they got on that foul.
Did they get 2-1, 1-2, 2-1? I am out of it on that.
You never know which referee's going to use the 2 on the left or the right hand. So I think it was on Mason.
And if they're staring me down, I can't tell which I read the wrong way. You saw that last night. Williams missing on the first of 2. Second free throw up, rolls around and falls in. And Clay County sticking with Roane County early here. Of course, Roane County's offense has been less than stellar. 5-point Roane County lead. Here's a good pass, though, for Hall to the right. Block Eastman right there. Couldn't get the layup to fall. That's becoming a theme here tonight for Roane County.
Now, there's been plenty of easy looks. I mean, we've gotten 3 misses right at the bucket.
Williams steps into the deep 2. That's no good. Another rebound on the defensive side by Eastman. The outlet pass to Hope Mason. Let's see if the Raiders can make a layup. They don't, but Cameron Starcher helps pad her stats. She had the first 7 for Roane County, and now she's got 9 after the rebound and the putback. 13-6 Roane County. Eastman stepping in front again, deflecting the pass. Mealy saves it into Hall. Defense working well. Baseline right. Here's Starcher for a deep 2. That one rims out, and it's last touched out of bounds by Eastman.
Starcher really looking good early in this ball game. Even that shot on the miss, that looked like a really clean and confident shot. So that's really good to see. Starcher didn't get a lot of attempts even last time out against Webster County.
I think we need to pass around some ammonia snaps here. Everybody's kind of dead in the building. It's been kind of a slow start. Good defense for both teams, but the offenses have left plenty to be determined. There's another tip deflected by Hall, stolen by Starcher. Raiders into the front court out top. Here's Maddie Hall squaring up for 3, and she will drop it in the bucket. 16-6, Roane County by 10. So with Faith out with 3 fouls, Hope Mason now out top on that 1-3-1. Trapped over on the sideline, and that one stolen away from Corwell. Mealy and Hall were trapping Corwell. They both tipped it away. Roane County leading by double figures for the first time. Mealy out top. She'll set for 3. That one hit short. Eastman battling for the rebound, and I think Eastman's going to get whistled for a body contact foul. Now, you'll take those all day, Matt. Again, that's just hustling after a rebound on a loose ball.
Oh, absolutely. That's something Eastman's been, her MO throughout these first 3 games. She just hustles nonstop, never gives up on a play, never gives up on a rebound opportunity. You'll take a foul, like you said, if it comes the way of aggressive hustle plays.
2 minutes, 40 seconds left in the first half. Roane County leading by 10, 16-6. Young attacking, has it knocked away, though, on the drive by a Lady Raider defender. Right baseline inbound coming for Evelyn Young. Young looking. Finally finds Goldeisen, who travels with the basketball. Good defense fronting Goldeisen. Was that Hope Mason or was that Starcher?
Yeah, I believe that was Mason.
Quickly into the front court, Roane County. They'll swing the perimeter, dump it to Mason at the free throw area. She'll find the right wing, spot 3. That one in and out again for Starcher. Boy, Matt, they're looking good every time for Cameron. She's got 9, but she's missed her last 2 just barely.
Well, that was a better job of ball movement on the offensive end, getting it to the high post and looking cross court, finding an open jumper.
Goldeisen forces one up, no good. Cameron Starcher with the rebound. Hope Mason underneath looking for Eastman, tipped away into Mealy's hands. 14-footer from the left wing is no good. And Clay clears the rebound. Under 2 remaining, first half. 16-6, Roane County. Williams working it over to the right side. Now swings it over to Young. Gives it back to Williams on the wing right. They'll try to get it to the foul line area to Williams, and that's knocked out of bounds. Actually, it was last touched, I apologize, by Gilliland. Boy, turnovers were going to give Matt White's hand carpal tunnel here tonight for Clay County. 1:30 left in the first half. Mason gets it off to Eastman, left block. They'll swing it all the way back out and around to the right wing, to the corner. Can you get it one? There it is. Boy, you knew Starcher was just due again, and she buries the 3 from the PVB sign.
Yeah.
She's got 12 here in the first half, leading all scorers.
Yeah, her last 2 jumpers looked really good, just didn't find the bottom of the net, and that one was pure.
Lady Raider extended their lead to 13, and now an unforced turnover. Just pressure defense is really causing commotion for Clay County. That time Hall had some pressure, and the ball goes out of bounds. Under a minute remaining here in the first half. Lady Raiders leading, slowly working that lead out to 13. Here's a pass to Mason. That one tipped away and stolen by Gilliland. So with 40 seconds remaining, Clay County on offense. 19-6, Lady Raiders by 13. Young, left wing, dribble drives, picks it up, feeds it underneath. Wide open, Goldeisen on the left block. That's what you mentioned, Matt. There are some holes in the 1-3-1 if you can get it to that foul line area.
Yeah, you just got to get the defense to collapse to the middle of the court. And you turn and look opposite direction. You're 9 times out of 10, you're going to get a good look just about like this. Good ball movement.
Absolutely. That'll feed it out to Hall on the left side, or the right side, sorry, for 3. That one misses everything. From behind, though, Hope Mason almost steals it, picking the pocket of Williams. They'll get it off on a 2-1 last-second shot attempt by Young. No good. Give Abby Eastman credit for the final rebound of the first half. Roane County leading, but it has not been pretty. 19-8 at the half. And Roane County up by 11. Take a break for our sponsors. Come back, recap the first half, and give you some stats after this. 5, please. Okay. We welcome you back to the Castle at Roane County High School at the half. Roane County leading Clay County 19-8. Lady Raider defense absolutely stifling throughout the first half of play. Clay County played some pretty good defense themselves, but really it's almost like a concert here, a symphony, orchestra playing, and no one with any energy in this building. And I think the reason for that is that Roane County's offense was just so stagnant and stale throughout that first half. You saw just a few signs of some heartbeats there and signs of life midway through the second quarter. Roane County hit a little run, if you will, to get it to double figures and out to 13 points. But really just a sluggish first half offensively for Roane County. But again, if you're not playing great offense, at least you can rely on very good defense, and that's what Roane County did, Matt.
Yeah, the defense was just everywhere. Like you said, at one point, it looked like every time that a Clay County Panther got a hold of the ball, that there was 3-4 white jerseys are just swarming around every single person. Looked like they were playing 7-on-5, but that led to a big advantage in the steals category. 12 for Roane County and 4 for the Lady Panthers. I liked the rebounding effort. I thought we did a much better job of crashing the boards, leading in that category 18-13. And once we did get the ball moving around a little bit and got some shots to fall, I mean, it's a 6-3 advantage for Roane County in the assist category. So, I mean, I think you're doing just enough. When the offense is obviously struggling a little bit, started moving the ball around a little bit better toward the end of that second quarter and recognizing how to get it into that high post area. And as soon as you do, if you look opposite of the way you caught the ball, you're going to catch the defense on the backside slipping, and you can get some open jumpers. We did get a few there. I mean, Cameron, as hot as she was in that first half, 12 points to lead the way for Roane County, had a couple of good looks that just didn't fall. Paige Mealy had a couple of good looks that didn't fall. So, I mean, you just got to keep shooting. Had a couple of layup attempts, 3 to be exact, that were right at the basket that didn't fall. You just gotta find a way to, if you get a little bit more energy. I mean, that's where it's really been all this year on the offensive end. I mean, it's like they're wasting all the energy on the. I don't want to say wasting because it's very productive on the defensive end, but it's like you almost don't have enough in the tank to run back down the floor and get your legs underneath of you and get a good shot up. But I mean, you can't fault the effort. You really can't. You just got to execute. It's really all it comes down to. I mean, the defense, you can't say enough about the way they've been playing. I mean, Maddie Hall, she had 5 steals, and Hope Mason had 2. And Faith Mason had 1, but Faith was out there just wreaking havoc on top of that 1-3-1, deflecting some passes that didn't necessarily result in a turnover, but it's been tough sledding for both teams on the offensive end. Now, like I said, Cameron Starcher, she had 12 points. She also had 4 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal. Maddie Hall had 5 points, 2 assists, and 5 steals. And Faith Mason, the other lone scorer, with 2, to go along with 2 rebounds and 1 steal. Abby Eastman, constant hustle, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal. To her credit, Hope Mason, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 steals. Paige Mealy with 2 rebounds, an assist, a steal, and a block shot. Sammy Kaiser with 2 rebounds and 1 steal. For Clay County's side, it was Lily Goldeisen, 5 points, 4 rebounds to lead the way for the Panthers. Kenzie Corwell had 2 to go along with 1 rebound, and the other lone bucket came from Paris Williams on a free throw attempt 1 point, 3 rebounds for her. Evelyn Young, the freshman, 5 rebounds, 2 steals, and 1 assist. Ava Taylor with 1 assist and 1 steal, and Alexis Gilliland with 1 steal to round out the scoring for the Panthers. Added up 19-8. Roane County on top. Second half action underway.
Finally found the word I was looking for. Unenthusiastic was the offense for the majority of the first half for Roane County. But here's defense again. Maddie Hall getting hands in on Young, who picked up the dribble, and Hall causes the not turnover necessarily, but it's as good as with the jump ball possession arrow, Roane County. See if the offense can get things going here. Here is Mason, a quick 3, right wing, no good. Rebound tipped out to Hall, gives it right back to Faith. She'll fire from the same spot, missing again. And Faith unable to find the mark here in this ball game so far.
Yeah, for as much as the offense had been lackluster, defense still playing great.
Roane County backing out of the 1-3-1. They're in a matchup now, 3-2 matchup zone. Moving the feet very nicely, and that's going to cause another unforced error for the Lady Panthers. They were working the perimeter, but ended up taking it out of play. 7:10 left, third quarter action. Quick timeout for Roane County, 19-8. We'll be back. Bet you weren't ready for that one. Quick timeout for Coach Frank Farrar to settle his team down before offense. Here's Hall. She hit one in the first half from the top circle, and this is from the left wing as Maddie Hall buries her second 3, and Roane County leads by their largest margin now of 14, 22-8. Out top near steal by Starcher. Jump ball, possession arrow. It shows Roane County, but it should be blue possession. Because the Lady Raiders got that one early with Hall. Okay. Lady Raiders going to get another one, Matt. Did I miss a jump ball somewhere?
I don't think so.
Okay.
All right.
We'll take what we can get. 6:40, third quarter action. Roane County by 14. Little drive and dish there. Great pass opportunity from Starcher Eastman on the block. Took a little contact there, Matt, with body, and that ball just barely rolled off the front of the rim.
Yeah, probably should have gotten the foul, but that was the perfect execution on that play finally.
Gilliland getting to the elbow left and then shuffling the feet. Good recovery defensively for Mason to tie that one up, but the travel had been called already. Nearly 2 minutes gone by here in the third quarter. Roane County leading 22-8. Big 3 for Maddie Hall. Starcher looking opposite. Good ball movement. Roane County starting to move the ball very nicely now. Starcher on the left block. Tries to feed it out. Tipped by Young into Mason's hands. 15-foot runner, no good. Another rebound for Cameron Starcher. Out top for 3. And Maddie Hall is starting to feel it now. We go all the way back to that scrimmage where she couldn't hit water if she fell out of a boat, and she was frustrated beyond belief. Hit a couple in the Sissonville game, but she is looking very confident and comfortable here.
Eastman with the steal.
Absolutely. Hustle play down the court. Mason overshoots the target, though. That's Hall on the runouts. 25-8, though. Pair of three-pointers for Maddie Hall here in the second half.
Yeah, they finally figured out how to get that ball into the high post and getting good, quick, crisp swing passes around the outside, and found a couple of easy open jumpers, and they're starting to fall.
Yeah, lost in that is Cameron Starcher. Hustle rebounds and passing the ball very well. And we've got another turnover. That's Gilliland with another travel called. Took off running before the dribble came. Sammy Kaiser at the scores table. She'll replace Eastman. At the 5:16 mark, third quarter action, 25-8, Roane County leading by 17, their largest lead of the ball game. Mason crossing the timeline, works at left wing. Hall gives it right back to Faith. Pumps, drives and dishes. Corner three, right side. That was Kaiser missing, chasing down her own rebound. That is so fun to watch. Fundamental basketball. Follow the shot, and she got two off of that one. Timeout on the floor for Clay County. Roane County up 19 now. 4:56 mark of quarter number 3. 27-8. We'll be back. 60 or 230s, whatever you want. Out of the Clay County timeout, 4:56, third quarter action, 27-8. It was Starcher for Roane County, holding it for Roane County offensively with 9 in the first part of the first quarter. She finished with 12. Now you've got Maddie Hall joining her with double figures, Matt.
Yeah, Maddie Hall knocking down a couple of three-pointers. That gives her 11 now in the ball game.
3 threes and a 2. Pass underneath. There's Kaiser stepping in front. Another steal for the Lady Raiders. Hall attacking. Euro step. Left block. Can't get the shot. Gets her own rebound. The putback is off the mark, too. And the last touch of the ball out of bounds is Clay County. We've talked about that before with Maddie Hall. She is a bulldozer to get to the basket. She is not afraid of contact. Inbounds, Mason gives it to Kaiser, back to Faith, baseline jumper, look at that. After Faith had so much trouble scoring in the first half, that's a pretty looking 18-footer from the right wing. Roane County starting to open things up here now, leading by 21.
Hopefully that last jumper by Mason will get her going.
4-minute mark of the third quarter, pass stolen by Starcher. Here comes Cameron, one-on-one against Taylor. Euro step, lane shot, up good. 14 for Cameron tonight.
Well, she's really gotten things rolling. Like we said, she had a tough go of it against Webster. Didn't even get a very good look at the basket. Today as it goes, she's got 14 now in the game.
31-8, Roane County leading big now. Defense has been stifling. Clay County unable to even get shots here. They're getting the ball stolen too quickly. Faith Mason stepping in front of a pass and stealing it. Front court, Hall looking opposite. Boy, she had Starcher for a second. Great defense, though, by Young. And now Hall, a little frustration foul, reach in there. She knew that Starcher was wide open for a second. Give credit, though. Evelyn Young, the freshman, got back, recovered.
Yeah, good recovery. I mean, that was a good look. That you would have really had to thread the needle on that one. And, that would have been a highlight reel type of a pass if it would have been completed.
Starcher, Hope Mason out. In comes Eastman and Mealy. Joining Faith Mason, Maddie Hall, and Sammy Kaiser. 3:15 remaining, third quarter action. 31-8, Roane County up big. Ava Taylor out top, tries a bounce pass, tipped by Mason's long arms. Are they going to give it to Roane County? I thought for a second. So did Mealy. She was running down the court. Inbounds baseline right for Young. Right wing. Paris Williams, Hall just playing stifling defense. Just such quick hands, such quick feet for Maddie Hall. Out top, Young. They'll move it right wing extended. Williams crosses it over to Ava Taylor. That three is no good. Eastman with an arm holding her right hand down. Tips it with her left hand. Can you give her a half a rebound on that one?
I probably should. It's kind of like a hockey assist when you keep that ball alive. Good hustle.
Could say that over and over for Abby Eastman. 31-8 Roane County, 2:30 mark, third quarter. Hall between the circles, setting up the offense for Roane County. Dumps it foul line. Mason attacking, dishing, left wing. They'll swing it back to Hall. Here's another three for Maddie, and she is on fire now. Fourth three of the game, third three of the second half.
Again, though, they're working the ball around, getting it high post, opposite side, kicking it back around, getting some open shots. And now, like you said, they're finally starting to fall. Hall, 3 straight three-pointers buried.
And none too soon. I was about to fall asleep at halftime. 34-8, Roane County leading big now. Williams out top. There's just no holes in the defense right now for Roane County. And now a ball tipped away from Ava Taylor. She touched it last out of bounds. Maddie Hall, even if it's not a steal, it's a deflection that turns into a turnover.
Again, just moving the feet, keeping the hands active, forcing Clay County to turn the ball over.
34-8, Roane County leading by 26 points. 1:40 left here in quarter number 3. Both teams 0-2. Both teams looking for win number 1. Right now, Roane County looking the better. Mason off the tip pass, corrals it, works it over to the middle of the court. Pulls up from 15, elbow left, no good. Ivy Taylor for the rebound. And Clay County back on offense. Roane County sticking with the 3-2 matchup zone. I think they went to that, Matt, because the few times that Clay County did score, they got behind that 1-3-1 defense.
And Faith at the middle of the court doing a great job of recovering down to the block when the ball gets rotated around.
Minute left here in the third. They'll dump it underneath, and Mason attacks, tries to save it in bounds. If she wore a size 4, maybe. I don't know what her shoe size is, Matt, but her shoes were too big. You get what I'm saying there?
It felt like a dad joke.
That was a pretty good dad joke from a non-father, all right? Just give me that. 50 seconds left. Young, baseline left. 18-footer, no good. Eastman loses the headband, but corrals the rebound. Now pass Hall into the front court, lobs it to Mealy. Out to Mason, they'll find Hall. Swings it left side. Kaiser, one step, dribble drives, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound on the backside by Mealy. The quick putback is good for Paige Mealy. 36-8, Roane County leading huge. I'm getting no love from Matt White here tonight, man. I've got some good one-liners here.
We're playing that dad joke game to see who can have the keep a straight face when those jokes go on.
Yeah, I'm winning this one. 36-8, 15 seconds remaining, third quarter. Between the circles, Paris Williams dribbling it around, working it left side. Over to Goldeisen inside, they'll dump it to Ivy Taylor. Good help defense from behind. Faith Mason knocked it away from Taylor. 6.7 left.
Hustle defense going down the stretch of this ball game for Roane County. That is certainly no anomaly.
Well played, sir. Out to Young it goes with 6 on the clock. Into the hands of Paris Williams. Paris Williams not sure what the time is, and she's going to dribble the clock out. Mental error for Clay County as we finish the third quarter. Roane County leading big, 36-8. 60-second timeout will return. We welcome you back to the Castle, entering final quarter action. Roane County leading big 36-8, a big third quarter, 17-0 in favor of the Lady Raiders to get this lead extended. But out of the onset, Clay County with possession. Young dumped it into the senior Ivy Taylor on the left block. She'll spin baseline side, the bucket, and the foul.
Yeah, they've been trying to work the ball into Taylor all game long. Roane County defense just not allowing at that time. Able to get Mason on her back and get the bucket to fall.
Three-point play opportunity, no good. Rebound, Eastman. Positioning and the board. Outlet pass into the front court comes Maddie Hall. Hall shooting the ball very well here in the second half. 3 3-pointers for the junior. Lady Raiders swinging in the perimeter to the left corner. They'll give it all the way back to the right wing. Hall rockets it over to Mason. They'll swing it inside now, and we got a foul. I think Taylor is going to be called for the shove. Eastman had positioning there.
Yeah, Taylor just used the body as Eastman was going up to try to corral that pass to bump Eastman off of her mark.
All right, baseline inbound out to Starcher. She'll fire from the left wing, just missing shy of the three-point mark. And now a loose ball on the floor picked up by Clay County's Paris Williams. Lady Raiders by 16 here. And again, it's been the defense. They held Clay County scoreless in the third. A quick 2 so far for Taylor here to begin the fourth.
Roane County up 26 at this point, Drew.
26, I can't count. Dribble drive by Williams, dumped it underneath to the left baseline, and that one tipped away by a defender for Roane County.
I believe that was Hope Mason getting a hand on that one to tip it out of bounds. Good defensive play by that young lady.
Sure, everybody watching can correct my math as well. They're probably sitting at home just shaking their head saying, did this guy even get a degree, let alone a master's? What's worse is I used to teach math. Ugh. I apologize to my students. Pass inside, Taylor has it knocked away. That's Eastman, another good defensive play. The hands here tonight for Roane County have been incredible.
Well, I've been really impressed with the moving the feet as well, keeping themselves in good position and just keeping active hands.
Corwell on the baseline, and she will drop one from 15. So the first 2 baskets here in quarter number 4 by way of Clay County, trying to cut into that Roane County lead. 6:10 left, 36-12. Roane County still in front with some comfort. They'll work it to the foul line. Eastman right back to Hall. Pumps, thought about the 3. They'll work it perimeter again. Eastman fires it out top. Good ball movement over to Mealy. Right baseline 3 for Page. That one misses. And the rebound underneath for Goldeisen. Hope Mason, boy, she attacked that board, almost got to it from the left corner.
Yeah, I like the ball movement on that last possession. I think that was a pretty good shot for Mealy to take. It's that right corner area has been, a sweet spot for Mealy.
In the right corner, Eastman trying to challenge that pass. Missed the pass, ran into Goldeisen, so she will be whistled for the foul. Mealy will check out. Faith Mason back in. 5:36 remaining in the game. Roane County leading by 24. They'll try it inside again, and 3 defenders around. I mentioned at the first half, it looks like Roane County's playing 8 defenders in this game.
Yeah, just doing a good job hustling that time. Eastman had good position underneath, fronting I believe that was Goldeisen, and then Hall coming over from the backside to help.
Young fed it in to Williams, who gave it right back to Young. And a whistle and a foul called on Roane County. That will be Hope Mason on the foul.
Yeah, but Mason had pretty good defensive position. You just got to stay straight up and down and not swing that arm forward. It's really hard not to do because you want to attack that ball.
The freshman Evelyn Young at the line, buries the first with a bank. And suddenly, Clay County opening up a little bit of offense. That's 5 points here in the first couple of minutes and a half of the fourth quarter. Meanwhile, Roane County stuck on 36. 2 of 2, it's now 36-14. Roane County's 28-point lead down to 22, and now here's the steal out top. Young, now she has her pocket picked from behind, but Mason had too much momentum moving forward. She'll travel, give it right back to the Panthers. Clay County took some smelling salts in between the third and fourth quarters. Inbounds, but it's stolen. Tough pass to Corwell, stolen. 2-on-1 break. Hall, right side, gives it off to Starcher on the left, and I don't think Starcher had that in her hands.
She couldn't quite get a hold of that. It was a nice setup by Hall. You know, like I said, Starcher just couldn't get a hold of that ball to get a good clean release on it.
She was fumbling it around, threw it up, and it went long. 36-14, Roane County had built up a 28-point lead, and that's kind of good because right now Clay County finding their offense. 6-0 run here to start, make it an 8-0 run as Taylor misses inside, but Goldeisen with the recovery and the putback. It's suddenly a 20-point game, 36-16 with 4:36 left. Roane County, though, still with comfortable advantage. Hall dribbling around on the right side, swings it left. Starcher squares up a three. That one rolls off. Man, she was so hot in the first half, and even the two she missed in the first half looked good. She just hasn't been able to find the shot here in the second. Nevertheless, Clay County helping the cause now for Roane County. Unforced turnovers at 4:12 left. Timeout on the floor for Roane County. Will take it with them. 36-16, Roane County leading. That'll be a 60, sir. Out of the Roane County timeout, 4 minutes 12 seconds remaining in the game. Roane County leading 36-16, but an 8-0 run for the first 4 minutes of the final quarter in favor of Clay County has closed the margin a little bit. It was 28 to begin the fourth quarter. Roane County being very, very sloppy offensively, throwing the ball away. Luckily, their defense is not sloppy. Here's a great pass from Hope Mason. Cutting down the lane right was Eastman, and she will find the bank shot. That ends the 4-minute drought here in the final period for Roane County, 38-16. Roane County back in front by 22. Taylor dumping it into Taylor. That one Mason gets a hand on. Taylor back to Gilliland, out top to Williams. They'll reset the offense for Clay County. 3:30 left. 38-16, Roane County comfortably ahead. Gilliland. Right baseline, shot blocked out of bounds by Eastman. Last touch by Gilliland. Nope, it's going to be changed. I thought that was a block by Eastman. So give her credit for that.
I was going to say there was no way that shot was that far off the mark without it being touched by someone on Roane County.
Inbounds Taylor, and her shot is Spalding-Bergered into the crowd. Cameron Starcher, another blocked shot.
I'll give you the credit for the Spalding-Berger.
You are welcome for that comedic genius. That's comedy gold, Jerry. 3:15 left in the game, 38-16. Roane County, they've led by double figures since second quarter late. Just defense, and more defense in the midst of an offensive effort tonight that we're going to try to not think too much about. Now, there have been some bright spots at times. Hall with 3 threes in the second half, shooting well. A couple good plays defensively for the Lady, or offensively, but by and large, Matt White, the offense for Roane County tonight has been, I'm trying to be really nice. unenthusiastic.
I'm not going to be nice to that official. That was a terrible call.
Yeah, that was
Abby
good.
Eastman was in great defensive position, kept her arms straight up in the air. That should have been a no call.
Taylor almost got another and one opportunity. The layup rolled too strong. Taylor missing the first, so that's a good foul already on Eastman, even though it wasn't technically a foul, according to Matt White. 38-16. Second free throw missing badly. Cameron Starcher, another rebound. She has been very good tonight on all facets. She's going to take it coast to coast. Starcher with a defensive rebound and the offensive score. 40-16, Roane County.
I like the getting the ball, push it quickly, and try to catch Clay County napping, not getting back on defense.
Starcher unable to find the mark from the outside in the second half, so she took it straight to the basket. 2:15 left in this one. Roane County going to win game number 1 of the season. They'll go to 1 and 2 after this, and I think Eastman's going to be whistled again for body contact. Gilliland attacking baseline.
Yeah, I'll give the ref that one.
And Eastman's going to check out at the 2:11 mark. Sammy Kaiser back in. Had good minutes in the first half. 40-16, Roane County up big. Gilliland inbounds. Taylor, quick jumper, put up on the left block, or the left baseline, no good. Rebound, Williams. Her turnaround is partially blocked and into the hands of Hope Mason. Mason to Mason. Here's Faith, right wing, 3. That one's too strong. Another rebound for Cameron. Starcher is all over the boards here. Now Hall attacking. Left-handed layup is good. And she moved that to the left hand in midair.
Yeah, that was a really nice dribble drive. And showing great versatility to be able to finish with the left hand. That's a very difficult thing to do, coming in with your right and going up left.
42-16, minute 30 left in this one. They'll get it to Taylor baseline. Her shot ripped down by Faith Mason. That helped defenses work great for Faith. Roane County has numbers over in the corner. Here's Kaiser for a deep 2. That one good. Somebody woke up the bats here. Right about the time we're closing this game out, I'm getting excited offensively. 44-16, Roane County gets the lead all the way back out to the original start of the fourth quarter at 28 points. 1 minute left. Mason again helped defense, stepping in front of a pass. How many steals does Faith Mason have just on that play?
Well, just on that play alone, 3 now in a row after we switched up to that 3-2 defense. Clay County trying to go to the corner with a quick feed into the post. Mason recovering from the free throw line, doing a great job, has deflected many passes in that fashion, but 3 steals just on that kind of play alone.
Final minute of the ball game, 44-16 Lady Raiders. It has been a defensive effort here tonight. They have been a juggernaut. And again, they're putting up 44 points right now. It's felt weird. Let's just say that.
Well, it was pockets of play, not a lot in the first half, but I mean the second half really have picked it up, have been moving the ball really well, just like they're doing here.
Mason tried to feed it underneath to her sister from left elbow to right block. There's a lot of blue jerseys in between that. One of them tipped it, and Roane County whistled for a foul. That's Hope Mason on the foul. I want to make an analogy or liken this offensive effort to, you ever hear somebody say, you give them something to eat, to taste, and they say, that tastes funny. That's kind of what I'm thinking here. That offensive effort tastes funny.
Oh.
Underneath Mason, gosh, bodied down to the floor there. Rebound for Clay County with 20 on the clock. The offense tasted funny. Out top, one kicked away by Kaiser, back into the hands of Williams. She'll dribble drive, and Kaiser continuing to battle defensively, knocks it away out of play. 10.2 left. Lady Raiders.
Kaiser has played really well in this ball game.
Absolutely.
In just a limited minutes, but she's really made the most of them.
Inbound to Williams. She'll dump it back to Young on the baseline. Trapped underneath. Feeds a pass right into the hands of Hall. Outlet it goes. Starcher from left elbow to right block. Shot put up, no good. Rebound for Hope Mason. And that will be the final play of the ball game. An incredibly stifling defensive effort here tonight for the Lady Raiders, giving up just 16 points to Clay County in the victory. Roane County, their first win on the season. They improved to 1-2. Clay County looking still for that elusive first victory. They are 0-3. We'll talk about it. We'll give you some stats, and you will see Starcher Auto Parts Player of the Game after these messages. I love it. Take them.
This.
We welcome you back to the Castle here at Roane County High School. Roane County's Lady Raiders victorious for the first time this season with a final score of 44-16 over the Clay County Lady Panthers. Roane County now 1-2 on the season. Clay County drops to 0-3. It was defense, and a whole lot more of that for Roane County. They held Clay County to just 8 points total in the first half. They held Clay County scoreless in the third quarter, and in the fourth they gave up that first 8-0 run in the first 4 minutes, and that was it. And 16 is all that shows on the board for Clay County. For Roane County, let's just say their offense has seen better days. It wasn't always bad here tonight. It just was unenthusiastic, and it was very, very sloppy for the most part. They did hit a couple of nice runs, though, at certain points in the game. Cameron Starcher got things going. She had the first 7 points of the game, 9 of the first 11 points in the game. She had double figures at the half. In the second half, Maddie Hall got going. She hit 3 3-pointers in the first 6 minutes of the third quarter to help Roane County get out to that big 20-plus point lead. They never relinquished that. It was never fewer than 20 in the fourth quarter, and Roane County ends up winning it big, Matt White.
Yeah, like you said, it was just the offense or the defensive barrage that just held Clay County in check. I mean, Roane County's defense gave up 5 points in the first quarter, 3 points in the second quarter, 0 points in the third quarter, and then gave up a whopping 8 in the fourth quarter. For as you know, like you say, lackluster as the offense was in spurts, I mean, the defense just dominated this ball game. 21 steals.
Wow.
Just steals. Not the unforced errors, the unforced turnovers, or even the forced turnovers. 21 steals in the ball game for Roane County, 8 for the Clay County Panthers. 4 blocked shots for Roane County, 0 to Clay. When we got the ball moving around in that second half, it really opened a lot of things up and gave some good shooting opportunities. Not all of them went down, and a couple of times the defense, led out to some fast break opportunities that we didn't capitalize on. But still, 12 assists to 3 in the ball game for the Lady Raiders. It was Cameron Starcher early. She finished the game with 16 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and 1 blocked shot. And it was Maddie Hall that kind of closed the game out down the stretch with 16 to finish the game, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, going along with 7 steals. Just very active on the defensive end. Faith Mason struggled some on offense, only finished with 4. More than made up with it on defensive effort, though. She finished with 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 4 steals, 1 block shot, and a ton of deflections, playing the top of that 1-3-1 in that first half.
She had 3 fouls in the first half and didn't pick up one in the second half.
She
That's
did.
impressive.
So that was very good. Sammy Kaiser, like I said, she had a good ball game in the limited minutes that she got. She finished with 4 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 steals. The other scoring, others in the scoring page was Abby Eastman. She had 2 points, but defensively and rebounding, she had 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, and 1 blocked shot. And Paige Mealy with 2 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and 1 blocked shot. Hope Mason, not to be lost in all of this, played fantastic. Came away with 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals to round out the scoring for Roane County. For the Clay Panthers, it was Lily Goldeisen with 7 points and 7 rebounds to lead the Lady Panthers. Kenzie Corwell finished with 4 points, 1 rebound, and 1 steal. Ivy Taylor with 2 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Evelyn Young, she had a pretty nice game. 2 points, 5 rebounds, 4 steals, and 1 assist. Her and Corwell, only freshmen, playing for Clay County, so it could be the uprising for them in the near future. And Paris Williams rounds out the scoring with 1 point, 5 rebounds, and 1 steal for the Lady Panthers. Add all of that up, and you get a Roane County Lady Raider victory, 44-16 over the Clay County Panthers.
Roane County 1-2, Clay 0-3. Lady Raiders will be off for the rest of the weekend. Back in action Tuesday. We'll talk about that. We'll give out the player of the game. We'll wrap things up after this message from Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts. Where you at, George?
Oh, okay.
I was wondering. And we welcome you back to the Castle at Roane County High School. Wrapping things up here tonight, Lady Raiders victorious for the first time this season, now 1-2, and 1-1 overall in the Little Kanawha Conference. Clay County 0-3 on the season, and 0-2 in conference. Time now for Matt White to distribute our Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts Player of the Game Award.
It's kind of like giving credit to your starting pitcher and then your closer in this ball game. Cameron Starcher came out fast and furious. She finished with 16 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals and 1 blocked shot. And then the relief pitcher closer came in, Maddie Hall, with 16 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 7 steals throughout this ball game. Congratulations to those 2 young ladies, Cameron Starcher and Maddie Hall, our Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts players of the game.
So close to Christmas, I reminded that at the end you should have put a partridge in a pear tree for those 2. Anyways, Roane County back in action next Tuesday. That will also be our next sports broadcast here on WVRC. Next Tuesday, they'll hit the road. The Lady Raiders heading up to Flatwoods, West Virginia for a 7 o'clock p.m. start time. It's still in the conference. Braxton County and Roane County in action next Tuesday. We'll follow that up on Wednesday night with the boys team right here at the Castle. That'll do it for us here tonight. Roane County victorious 44-16 for our entire broadcast crew. George Allen, our studio technician, back at WVRC Control. Katie Nutter, our camera person. Matt White, my color commentator. I'm Andrew Miller. Have a wonderful night, everyone.